Hey guys, I hope you do well. Today I want to talk to you about the fourth part of the Ginger Deadman and how I made it. The episode starts with fighters of the Elven Resistance preparing battle in a bunker. I again used base plates taped on cardboard boxes as the walls of the bunker. I know, that's my evergreen. I used two new LED panels for lighting the bunker, one in dark purple and one in cold white. This gave it a forbidden, otherworldly feel during the battle. The battle takes place in a dark bunker, but I didn't shot the pictures that dark. I shot it way brighter as in the end product and made it darker in post. Rule of thumb, you can always darken a picture, but never brighten it. For the bunker doors, I recycled the top of takeaway packaging. I cut the top of the rest and painted it with silver acrylic paint. When the bunker door gets destroyed, I used the knife to cut little holes into the cardboard. I added one between each frame. For the explosion I used cotton wool that I spread out each frame and ripped the lower half of the door into pieces. For the brightness of the explosion and for the gunfire I used flashlight. A small one for the gunfire and a big one for the explosions. I added muzzle flashes in post. For the sunlight I used the third LED. My small aperture is perfect for those little jobs. I think the sunlight that falls into the bunker looks beautiful. I wanted to put a happy Christmas song over the battle scene to set a contrast between the things we hear and the things we see. For that I chose the song before I started shooting. Then I animated to the music. I really love how that worked out. The fight was planned to have 3 stages. The corridor battle at the beginning, when Santa's elves stormed the bunker. The ambush of the reinforcements of the resistance. For the total transformation of the red elves I used riot shields I got off Amazon. I just painted them red for the Christmas flair. And the sword fight, where red kills a lot of the elven resistance and turns the tide of the battle. Sadly the song wasn't long enough, but ended right where chapter 3 of the fight started. And I think in the end it worked quite well to have the last part of the fight without happy Christmas music. In the fight against Red, there's a shot of an elf firing his weapon and the bullet flying through the air. I found some broken Lego parts with an ammunition chain between it. I cut the chain into pieces and had a pack of bullets. I then put the bullet on wire and animated it flying through the air. I cut the wire out in post using a clean plate and added a little camera movement in post. This film is gory. For the gore I used fake blood and red clay. First I put red clay on the part of the figure where the bullet would hit them, then I used a toothpick to form it into shape. First a hole in the middle, then a little roughness around the edges. For shots like a hole through the chest or the time Red slices an elf diagonal in half, I just built a torso out of red clay that I switched out for the original once the sword or the bullet would hit. Although I tried to destroy as little Lego as possible, I ended up destroying a few figures. This helmet, for example, got a bullet hole. One elf's arm gets obliterated by a hand grenade. I put the arm under a flame and after it catches fire I blew it out again. And with the saw I cut into this figure to give it the saw cut it deserves. Near the end of the short we see the secret hide of Rudolph and the rest trying to hide away from Santa. And where Ginger is healed by Echo. I wanted to make this hideout feel like a house alone in the woods. So I again built a little forest out of my trusted sticks and I decided to build a house out of wood, not out of Lego. Sadly, due to time reasons I wasn't able to build the whole house for the shot and ended up just building the floor and 3 walls. How I did that exactly, I will show you in another tutorial later this year. For the little fireplace I again used grey clay drops as stones. A simple build, but it always looks amazing. This one's gonna hurt. For the lighting in the scene I used one new LED in cold white that I shot through the window of one wall, and I rigged my aperture over the wall with the fireplace in orange, to emulate the light that comes from it. Really simple lighting, but with the real wood I used for the hideout, it really looks the part. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Be sure to check out the Ginger Deadman. It will continue this December. Until my next video, take care and have a good one.